characters that are usually the hypest among them all.
I mean, you love to see it. Just mano a mano, going head to head. Just all hands, no tricks,
Mano
no
mano,
magic.
chile, chile. Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, baby. We got all the spies over here. We're gonna go into Pokemon Stadium number 2, the classic of classics, el Estadio Azteca del Smash. We're gonna go in here in this losers round 2 and see who goes in, who gets the victory, who gets the loss. For now, being really aggressive, just testing the waters, who is gonna attack first, who is gonna expose themselves first, and for now, the speed from Captain Falcon is proving to be the winner of all these interactions.
Okay, but Andre a little bit ahead of Incineroar of Skyjay. He just expected that Skyjay was most likely going to go for something such as a grab and actually air dodge before landing back into the stage in order to avoid that side B. On the other hand, as ever so slightly, Happiness Falcon's recovery is always either predictable or just a little bit not that hard to land a hit on, you know? So, takes on Skyjay's first stock. I mean, Skyjay takes on Andrik's first stock. Currently on the lead and is still racking up damage.
They're racking up that damage as he is not stopping. Once Skyjay grabs the momentum of the match, it's really hard to take it out from him. Ooh, we're gonna go with a knee on the face. Ooh, trying to go for the stop there. A little bit too early there. And also, Andrik now going for hard reads, trying to cut out that Alon whip. Nice fair, nice fair. We're gonna get in there. Watch out, it's gonna hurt a lot. That next gonna need something to hold it. But we got the knee of Justice joining in here. First stock is no more, but my dear fear, this Captain Falcon going way too fast at 103% per hour.
And Andrik, I feel like he's just showcasing us every single time his expertise in cooking. Every single time that he breaks on those knees, I feel like either serves them raw, serves them fully cooked. And man, he's just cooking so much on this barbecue right now, as he's currently 74%, 80%, and almost taking the stock. He tried to contest the side B with his own up B, and sadly, the priority was on the Incineroar side to lose the stock.
Indeed, that Flaming Hot Cheeto going in for the backer and gets a hit. Not so early stuck, but still just making sure it goes away. 97% on Skyjay is still looking pretty strong. That's gonna be hard. Oh, not a hard punish as I have told you. We're just gonna a simple nerd gonna do the job. But now Andrik's taking the lead here. Can he grab that corner for himself? Can he protect the ledge from this cat? Going for the side B. Good recovery. Ooh, we're gonna go for a jab into throw. I love this. Keeping the control himself, but not too eager to go for the jab for the edge guard. He was hit by that a little whip, but now the fear is no more. The backer hits, and Andrik manages to even things out, my dear fair.
Yes, only 23% is the difference that marks between them, and he's slowly but surely wrecking that damage in order to make it back into this game. And one thing for sure is I feel like Andrik notices how many times he has lost the trades, he has lost interaction. So instead of trying to go or face for any kind of trade on his favor, he's just looking for the landings, and sadly, his landing himself was on a specific timing that favored the Skyjay.
Yeah, and I think that's something that happens is that Andrik usually tries to go for an offensive approach. I mean, he dashes a little bit and then he jumps in with fair, with nair, or just try to get in with a jab or grab, and that's gonna benefit Skyjay that usually goes for reads on those links. He tries to go for a lot on whip, a lot on that, and once he gets hit, he's gonna try to pull the trigger on the revenge just to break the combo and make sure to get a little bit of power up there. So let's see what's gonna happen now. We are gonna keep going here in Pokemon Stadium number 2. They were comfortable here. It was a close game, but in the end, Skyjay took the first game.
And actually, such a fast-paced game! Skyjay just went out for the whip. He tried to contest Andrik on the air. He tried to go for his own forwarder, and sadly, that was exactly the one mistake that Andrik needed in order to take the stock. But on the other hand, this is Skyjay just taking on the second stock, the first stock of Andrik for the second stock of the match, as they both go raw. They serving this prime meat so raw, it's still bloody.
Neck and neck, we are doing this. We are going head to head. I mean, you thought Captain Falcon was the only one who could stomp Incineroar. Can show ya to you too. Oh, we gotta. Oh, that was a huge hit on that revenge. We're gonna have to long wave. Yes, see you later. We got boost power fear because after the first lap, you got more to bring now. And we're trying to even things out, but Skyjay just looking relentless, unstoppable on his approach, going for all those nairs. Can he get the edge guard to close things out? He just needs one good hit here in the ledge to finish things off, but we're gonna have the third, not yet, good take on the platform. He is still alive, and Andrik looking a little bit desperate to find this last hit to even things in the last stock.
Andrik has noticed, Andrik has already understood, Andrik has already learned every single time that he's up against Incineroar back at the ledge. Either Skyjay just goes for the down tilt, or he just short hops and try to fish with any kind of jump or any kind of get attack with the side beat. Andrik has learned. He just goes straight to the center or the middle of the stage and tries to get those raw knees back on point. As of right now, he's still holding such a disadvantage against Skyjay. It's a 120%. He's about to lose the second game, even though he took the first lead. And I'm not entirely sure if there's something else for him to mix in order to win these games. I'm uncertain. I feel like Andrik feels uncertain. That uncertainty too.
Oh my god, this is gonna be it! Yes, that's gonna be it, the backbreaker. Not only destroying the back, also destroying the dreams of Andrik. This is gonna be a clean 2. Oh, the speed of that game was just so much.
Phenomenal.
The stocks were flying left and right, and both players. Yeah, that was beautiful, and just capitalizing a lot on the disadvantage of each other. I think that's something that these characters enable a lot. Being that Incineroar a little bit slower, but still just the raw strength this huge cat has, it just allows him to go for that.
And that's one thing. That's the one thing that I was talking with you earlier before. It's about the momentum-based players. Both of them, they are momentum-based players. Once they catch the grip on the momentum of the whole game, the whole match, or the whole set, then it's very, very unlikely that you'll be able to make them stop. And if if one of them don't have the momentum or aren't able to actually set things on their favor, then it's very unlikely for them to make it back into the game. That's what I feel like Andrik is currently going through, and as heartbreaking as it is, I feel like this may be his last game of the tournament.
Oh, it's sure looking like a... Oh, this is big! This is huge! Welcome to Smash 4, everyone! 2 stocks, 6 minutes, and I hope you're all ready to rock and roll, because Andrik got what he wanted. He might have been disadvantaged for all that first stock, but he is in the game now. He doesn't have to worry about that. It's just about getting the right hits, but Skyjay is the one still getting all of these hits with a clean stock. Looking so nice over here, and just... Ooh, that's gonna hurt a lot. See you later. No, just barely misses the backer. He needs to get that conversion done to get all the damage. It seems like Andrik is struggling a lot just to find an opening. I think just speaks to Skyjay's ability to read all this kind of stuff. Like, he read that from a mile away but doesn't get the hit. We are gonna go into the ledge. Tell me if the edge guard situation could be fatal. Can he do it out of here? That right DI from Andrik. That's a DI trap if I've ever seen one.
That's a lesser situation back at the center of the stage, at the middle of the straight. Just Andrik trying to contest anything that Incineroar has to offer. He's going in. He's just trying to start to begin anything. But every single time that Andrik lands a single blow on Incineroar, if that blow isn't or doesn't have enough hits, then I see that Skyjay just throws counters to every single one of them. Like, if I land this soft nair, if I land this soft backer, Skyjay just gonna go for the neutral. Skyjay's gonna go for the forward, and he's gonna either trade or contest directly Andrik and interrupt the momentum that he's trying to build for himself. It's 76%. Andrik's on a ledge trap situation. He manages to make it back thanks to Skyjay actually overshooting, overcommitting to that edge guard, but things doesn't look quite well for this Baja California player.
Yeah, the player from Mexicali is struggling a lot, and I don't know. I mean, Sky is just so ready for everything. He's always jumping. Oh, yes, tilt. Oh, is gonna be able to survive, but one more chance for Andrik. Now turning the tides over here in the ledge, just barely gets in. Oh, Sky is so smart, even being aggressive with it, but Skyjay is gonna suffer the consequences of his actions. Andrik taking the second stock, he can make it if he could, if he's able to get this race. Oh, the whip's gonna hurt so much. One more chance from Andrik, he can allow himself to get hit one more time. This is a tough situation to be in, and next hit could be the last. Gonna have to worry about this. Is gonna be a backbreaker. Still alive here. Is still alive.
Not even Batman could actually survive that one. Let me tell you all. Let me tell you all. In any other topic though, Andrik's trying to make it back as hard as he can. He's already sitting at 171%. Sadly, as things are looking, I don't feel like this is quite feasible, and that's gonna be what. That's pretty much all she wrote. Andrik sadly loses against Skyjay on a 3-0 and a handshake. But on the other hand, on the positive side, Skyjay remains unmarkable, remains unmovable. He still is a threat within this tournament as he advances to top 8.
Indeed, Fear. Skyjay looking the strongest ever.